Right. Good morning.
Good morning, Tom.
Morning. Mm. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. We carry on with the conversation. There is a type, a certain term. We've already discussed them in back channels. How would one define back channels, and what is the function? Can anybody tell us briefly about back channels? What's meant by back channels, and what is their importance in conversation? Any idea?
It's some sound using to show the speaker that you are with him.
It shows the speaker that
You are with him and listening to him carefully.
Okay, you are listening to him, right?
Yes.
You are interacting.
سوري حب أنا انقطعت
Yes.
عليك.
And you got the idea that he said.
Okay, good. But what are they? I mean, what are back channels? I mean, how many types? How many are there? How many back channels?
Facial expression.
Okay, that's one. Facial expressions.
Body language.
Head nods.
Head nods, yes.
Yeah, smiles.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Now, sometimes in conversation, we have certain patterns. Like, for instance, we have A and B. A says hello, and B says hi. A, how are you? B, fine. A, see you. B, bye. Now, these are often used in conversation, and we call these Adjacency pairs. Adjacency pairs. That's on page chapter 8, page 1, 2, page 4. Adjacency pairs, chapter 8, page 4. Adjacency pairs, what are they? They are automatic patterns in the structure of conversation. They always consist of a first part and a second part produced by different speakers. So when two persons meet informally, A would say, this is the kind of exchange. A would say hello, B, hi. A, how are you? B, fine. A, see you. B, bye. We call these adjacency pairs. Adjacency pairs. So they are automatic patterns. They have a first part and a second part, and they are very short. Yeah. This kind of structure is often used in conversation by native speakers. Another, have you all got it? That's on page 4. Page 4, adjacency pairs. Can you see it? Yeah. Adjacency pairs, page 4, chapter 8. Right. Another important aspect or component of conversation is to use tag questions. Tag questions. What do I mean by a tag question? I mean, we studied different kinds of sentences. Said that we have affirmative sentences, we have negative sentences, interrogative sentences, negative interrogative, and of course we have transformations like the passive voice. Now, in conversation, I mean, this is not tackled here in this chapter, but it's part and parcel of conversation. Using tag, T-A-G, questions. Now, when somebody says, the weather is nice today, the question tag would be, or the tag question would be, isn't it? Isn't it? He arrived late yesterday. What would be the tag question?
Did he?
He arrived late last night.
Yes, did he arrive late?
No, it's just a question tag. 2 words, yeah?
Ah, yes.
Did
2
he?
words. Just 2 words. Question tags are very short questions. They consist of 2 words. They usually consist of 2 words. I mean, expressions like, isn't he? Wasn't it? Don't they?
So should it
Did
be,
they?
should
Did they? will he, things
So should
aren't you. These are tag questions.
so doctor should it
Uh,
be like when arrive like this?
no. It's now when somebody says the same person says, for instance, uh, John arrived late last night, and he says, I mean, didn't he?
Ah,
He arrived late, didn't he?
yeah.
She teaches physics, doesn't she? Doesn't she? We call these question marks. Tag
What's the tag?
questions. So let's have a few examples. Uh, they are playing chess. Afnan, can you do this
Yes, aren't they?
again? That's very good. Yeah.
Aren't they?
No, just a minute. Now, are not is pronounced aren't they? Aren't.
Yes.
It has the same pronunciation as aunt, aunt. In transcription, it's r sound, n sound, t. Aren't they? Aren't they? Right. She went to school yesterday,
Didn't she?
didn't she? She doesn't like strawberry.
Does she?
Does she?
Does she?
Does she? Yeah, does she? Does she? Right. Okay. He thinks highly of her. He thinks highly of her.
Does he?
Does he?
Doesn't he?
Yeah. What's the rule? When do we use? I mean, what determines the use of auxiliary? What determines the use of auxiliary? The tense, yes? It's the tense.
Yes. Isn't?
Yeah.
Isn't.
Yeah. It's the tense. That's one. Two, now if the sentence is affirmative, the tag question will be negative.
Negative.
And vice versa. And vice versa. So if the question is negative, we have affirmative. Right?
Yes.
So she's been away. She's been away for 3 days.
Hasn't she?
Shahad, can you do that? Shahad. Shahad, can you do it? She's been away for 3 days. Yeah, what do you say?
Isn't
Ammar,
isn't he?
she's been away,
Hasn't he?
Hasn't he?
hasn't she?
Is she? Yes.
She's been away. Now she's may stand for is or
Has.
had, depending on the following verb. So if the following form of verb is past participle, then it's has
Yes.
in the active. If it's the present participle form, verb with ing, then it's is. They've been working since morning.
Haven't they?
Haven't they?
They've been working since morning, haven't they?
Haven't they?
Okay, okay. She fell down while she was running or while she was jogging,
Didn't she?
didn't she? Very good, yeah. Yeah, that's very good. Okay. He's expected to arrive tonight.
Isn't he?
Again,
Isn't he?
isn't he? Yeah, that's it. Okay. They don't do a lot of work,
Do they?
Did they?
do they? Yeah, do they? Right. She can speak Chinese well.
Does she?
She can.
Can't she?
Can't she?
Can't she? British can't, American can't.
Can't. Yes.
And this is one of the major differences between British and American. In British, we have France, American, France,
France.
aunt, British, and
And
ask. This is one of the major differences. Right. Okay. She goes to bed early.
Isn't she?
she
Isn't
goes.
she?
She goes to bed early.
Doesn't.
Doesn't.
Doesn't she?
Doesn't he?
Doesn't she? Doesn't she? Now, what's the Arabic equivalent of these tag questions?
In slang language or
No, I mean no, standard or slang or whatever. Just give the equivalent.
أفعال التوكيد
مثلا
دكتور
نحكي مثلا بدرس بالجامعة ولا لا زي هيك.
زي
Okay.
أليس كذلك؟
Yeah, in standard Arabic we say أليس كذلك.
Yes.
Yes.
أليس كذلك. What do we say in colloquial Arabic?
ولا
What's that?
هيك.
مش
That's
هيك
it.
أو مش صح؟
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Now, why do you use such expressions?
when we are not sure about something.
Is it? Now, when we say it's raining, isn't it?
It's to take attention.
Emphasize.
He arrived late. You state something or you negate something, then you use a question, a tag question.
To get fully attention.
Yeah, I mean to get the listener engaged.
Yes.
It's some sort of interaction. Yeah, it's some sort of interaction. Right. So it's like you say, you are inviting the other participant to take part, to share the conversation. Right. Okay. For next time, I need 4 students, well, let's say 6 students, to work in pairs. Yeah, to work in pairs. Yeah. Think of a conversation on one of the following: education in Jordan. Education in Jordan. We'll have a conversation for 3 minutes, let's say.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 minutes. Education in Jordan. Tourism in Jordan. Tourism. refugee or refugees in Jordan. Okay.
Okay.
What else? What other topics? You may suggest some topics.
Coronavirus in Jordan.
Okay. Right. Yeah,
Pandemic.
coronavirus. Yeah, in Jordan. I was going to suggest that. Yeah. Let's have five topics. So we have education, tourism. Okay. Let's talk about diversity in Jordan. Diversity in Jordan. Or cross-cultural dialogue in Jordan. Diversity, you know what that means?
Diversity.
Diversity, which means التعددية.
تنوع. نعم.
التعددية. التعددية أو التنوع. Yeah. Diversity in Jordan. Now,
I think we don't have a lot of diversity in Jordan.
we don't.
Yes.
We do.
We do have a lot of
We do.
diversity in Jordan.
Yes.
I mean, we have ethnic diversity. We have linguistic diversity. We have religious diversity. We have cultural diversity, and we have all types of diversity. But of course, Jordan is unique in that it's more of a melting pot of all these, differences or varieties. I mean, diversity is not does not have a bad connotation, by the way.
Yes.
Diversity is positive.
Yes.
A whole country, I mean, like the United States of America, was established on diversity.
Doctor, I was
Different races, different colors, different languages, different cultures, different religions, and they all melted in one pot. That's why Randolph Quirk, that famous British linguist, he says the United States is a melting pot of all nations. We once had a delegation from a prominent American university, and they asked me to give a talk on interfaith dialogue, interfaith or cross-cultural dialogue. It was attended by the British cultural attaché, Laura Brown. We had about 14 professors and students. It was an exciting, experience. We had a dialogue for 1 hour, almost 1 hour. Then there was lunch. I did use the term the United States, or the quotation, the American states is a melting pot of all nations. And Johns Hopkins University, by the way, Johns Hopkins University. It was established in the 17th century. So I did say that the United States is a melting pot of all nations, and he sort of objected to that. He said it's more of a mosaic.
what does it mean?
It's more of a mosaic. So diversity is a mosaic. You know what that means?
No, what does it mean?
Mosaic means al-fusayfisa.
Ah,
Yeah, so it's something good, something positive. So when we talk about education in Jordan, of course, Jordan, just to think of statistics, examples, give facts and figures. Google, talk about school education and university education. Jordan has been a pioneer in establishing private universities, or they call them. We have formal universities, state universities, and private universities. Any idea about the number of universities in Jordan?
No.
Roughly, approximately.
13.
A large number, by the way.
Yes.
A
Because
large number of universities compared to other countries.
and it's still there is always a new universities.
Of course,
They
yeah.
come from the new university.
Yeah. Any idea about the rate of literacy in Jordan?
No.
Hmm.
But I think it is high.
50? 50 maybe?
51, 50%, you mean?
No, 50 universities.
Oh, we have 33 universities and about 50 colleges. Yeah.
Yes.
Some countries, like Saudi Arabia, for instance, had only 7 universities till 2006. They only had 7 universities, while Jordan has 33 universities now. The rate of literacy, you'll be surprised, is 100% now. 100%. The rate of literacy. It was 98 or 99 10 years ago. We rank five in the world, by the way. We rank 5. Jordan ranks 5 in the world in terms of literacy. The United States ranks 17. You'll be surprised, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. So collect data, give facts and figures, and examples, of course. So who's going to take this? We coordinate. We need suggest some names.
Yes, I am busy.
Okay, Osama is one. Who else?
Me, Afnan.
Osama and Afnan. Just a minute. Okay. Right. Osama. Afnan. That's one. Yeah. Who else? Who would like to take part?
I can do it, Doctor.
Dina.
Yes.
Dina and like to
I can do it with Dina.
Natalia. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Right. We need another pair. Just a short conversation for 2 to 3 minutes. Number 3.
Doctor, we are going to talk on the group, on WhatsApp group, and we will talk about to find new 2 pairs.
Okay. Now, so far, Osama and Afnan, Dina, sorry, and Natalie. Then we need another pair.
Yes, we will talk on the group.
Conversation. Right. Okay. Right. Let's have some more practice. I mean, situational dialogues. Uh, by the way, the book is available in Tulip bookshop in Marj Al Hamam. If you are interested, you can get a copy of this. It's taken from What to Say, and it has 28 situational dialogues. This is booking a room at a hotel. How to book a room. What to say in this context. Just a minute. Right. Okay. Have a look at this.
It's clear, Doctor.
Sorry, clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Booking a room at a hotel. Hotel, by the way. Yeah.
Yes.
Teresa goes to a large hotel to book a room and speaks to the receptionist in the entrance hall. Okay. So let's have two students.
Can I, Doctor?
Yes.
Who's that?
Dina.
Okay, Dina.
Yes.
And
Usama.
Osama. Okay. Dina is Teresa.
Usama,
Okay.
Osama is
the
a
receptionist.
receptionist.
Okay. Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
Good evening. I want a single room, please.
Have you booked a room?
No, I'm afraid not. I didn't know I should be coming until today.
How long did you want to stay?
At least, at least week, possibly longer.
I will see what we have, madam. We are very full just at present. Now let me see. We have room free on the first floor, or I can offer you one on the second floor with the private bathroom.
I don't really need a private bathroom. All I want is a quiet room, away from the noise of the traffic.
Then
I don't.
yeah.
Okay. I don't sleep very well.
Then I'll give you the first. Then I'll give you the first floor room. That's at the back, and it's a very quiet.
How much is this room?
£3, including breakfast.
How about the other meals?
They are charged for separately.
I'll take that room, please.
Certainly, madam. Would you please fill in this registration form, giving your name and address, nationality and passport number?
Thank you. Oh, I should like to be called in the morning at 8 o'clock.
Would you like early morning tea?
Yes, please.
Here is your key, madam. The porter will show you to your room.
Yeah, that's very good. I mean, speaking with intonation and using connected speech, of course. Now, when we have the, by the way, now the is pronounced in two different ways. It's the and the. The before consonant sounds and the before
Before vowels.
vowel sounds. So we say the boy, the cat, but the egg, the orange, the other, the other. then we need to apply some rules of pronunciation. Now, the first is good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Now, most students, most Arab learners tend to say good evening. It's good evening. Good evening. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Madam. Madam. Stress on the first syllable. Right. I want a single room, please. You know what that means? A single room?
Yes, غرفة لشخص واحد.
غرفة مفردة.
غرفة مفردة.
غرفة لشخص واحد. ممكن تكون غرفة لشخصين. We have a single room and a double room. A single room is a room with one bed. It's a room with one bed. A double room would be with two beds. Right. Have you booked a room? Have you booked a room? Booked. T sound. Room. So it's not always room.
Room.
Some learners, sometimes mispronounced as room. It's room. No, I'm afraid not. Now, this is a polite way. This is politeness, yeah. Politeness is applied here. So, no, I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. So instead of saying simply no, they tend to put it politely. No, I'm afraid not. I'm afraid here means akhsha. Yeah. I didn't know I should be coming until today. How long, receptionist, Osama, can you read this again? How long?
How long did you want to stay?
Now this goes to did you. Did you?
Did you?
How long did you? When we have a da sound followed by a ya sound, it goes to ja. Would you? Would you? Could you? Did you? Yeah? Did you?
Doctor, I didn't realize the different exactly.
Now,
The sound.
in English, if a word ends in a da sound, not letter, yeah?
Yeah.
And is followed by a ya sound, it goes to ja. So instead of saying did you, they say did you. Did you? Did you?
Did you?
Yeah, did you?
Did you?
Could you? What would you like to have? What would you? Would you, not would you. Yeah?
Would you?
Got it?
Yeah, would you?
Would you? What would you like to have?
Would you like
That's why